All right. How we all doing here? Gonna take a moment. We're just gonna make sure everything's working just exactly right for you. Alrighty. Oops. Let's go with that. Da-da. All right. Looks like everything's working just exactly right. All right. What do we got? We got Todd, Buck, Randy, David, Eric, Dave. We got Sean in the house. Jeff. What's up, guys? Greatest comrade. Got Ian. Edinburgh's great ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that advice. Yeah, in Edinburgh, you got the option to put the radar on, which is obviously very powerful, or smoke. But Ian's saying he'd probably recommend playing smoke as a solo player. That's usually how I like to run it for a couple of reasons. Number one, when I hop into the ship and I haven't played it for a while, that's kind of what I'm expecting, because that's kind of the whole British line. So sometimes you can get into trouble with the positioning early because you're doing something and then you're like, oh shit, I got a radar, we don't have smoke. This ain't gonna work, and then you're already dead. So from a simplicity standpoint, it makes it easier. But the smoke you can guarantee, well, if your teammates are spotting for you, you can use it. Radar, it can be helpful, but the radar has become more and more powerful the more people you got actually responding to the fact that the radar has been deployed. So easier said than done sometimes with the randoms. Skyraider, did you see the Z23 screenshot? No, I didn't. Where did you send that? Oh, on the PlayStation? Yeah, I got a bunch of messages on there. I haven't had time to look at them. Got Alan, what's going on? Jeffrey? Rick Brick? Got Rob? Dane? Jesse? Wojciech? Stylos in the house, what's going on? Aklishnikov? Carrots are evil. Bear Rain. What's up, Bear Rain? Pedro? Ramit? We got Tony. Best arena season ever. You got Zap. Nothing like a Tbull stream during Zoom clash. In a division radar. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, yeah, because usually, assuming your divisions are actually playing together, they're on the same page. Luke, what's going on? American Made. All right, so I talked to Prince Blip this morning, and the prize winners have been credited the ships. Let's see. So I didn't write down the YouTube names, unfortunately, but on Xbox, the Gulio winner is Intrix. INTRYX. Tier 5, the Exeter winner, Audio Surf. And Tier 6, all that Audio Surf's on Xbox. And then Tier 6, PlayStation, Battlestar Dad, got the Scharnhorst. So those should all be in the ports now. And new members, we'll give a shout out to Kevin and Mario joining new members yesterday. Appreciate that. The members are kind of the engine that keeps the channel running here, so great to see the members here. The members are the guys with the green names in the chat, by the way. But if you want to become a member, join button next to the subscribe button, or if you don't see that, then it's in the description. You can find a link. So, how we doing here? Yeah, I was looking at Reddit just when I was getting ready for the stream, and there was a funny video of these guys in arena. Like, all the friendly ships were, like, torping each other right off the bat. I don't know if it's devolved into that. Because I accidentally shot a torp at one of my teammates. Well, I purposely shot the torp at him, but I forgot it was live and armed. And we actually hit the guy. But you guys were saying potentially if you kill a teammate, then you go -1 on the score. And of course, the arena score is just kill based this time. So I don't know. I haven't actually killed anyone yet, but how you liking the PS5? Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, as a system, I like it. Really, the only games I've played on it are this Skyrim, which is a Xbox 360 game, and a little bit of Fallout 76. I was just trying that game to see if it's any good. Played it for like 10 hours and didn't really grab my attention. So I haven't played any next gen games. Now I got NBA and the Spider-Man thing over here. I haven't brought them over. My plan is to bring them to GameStop and hopefully they'll give me credit and I can just buy another controller, because the one controller I got right now, I feel like it's almost, I feel like it's on the verge of getting adrift already, which is problematic. I mean, the World of Warships Legends, the way my thumbs work this game, it's very, very hard on particularly the left joystick, because when I'm trying to turn in a tense situation, I'm hammering that fucking thing. You guys that hear me on the mic think I wrecked my trigger on the controllers, but I've never had a problem with the trigger. It's always the joysticks getting drifts from pushing them too damn hard. But yeah, so I mean, I haven't played any next-gen games, and aside from that, I think it's pretty cool, though. I mean, it's seems to work, as far as I can tell. Got Albert going. What's going on here? Atlanta Orkin Division. Oh, my. Hey, Fuso, what's going on? So I don't know, you want to be a member, but your mom won't let you. Well, it's, yeah, that's all right. I'd rather you not tick your mom off by doing something crazy. But yeah, we could play Arena. We played, I don't know, 4 or 5, probably about 4 games yesterday. It didn't really rustle my jimmies, but we could do that. Next lottery. Yeah, we do giveaways fairly regularly here. We'll probably do another one if and when we ever hit 20,000. Now it's still quite a ways away. What I keep forgetting to do is ask them for some community contributor camo to give you guys, because they said when they introduced that to us that potentially we could give it away at some point, but then I haven't heard anything about that since, so maybe we could do something like that. You got an Xbox Series X, played almost entirely retro games. Yeah, I mean, there's not that many next-gen games out yet, you know. It's always a weird time in consoles where it's crossing over, because they still financially have a major incentive to make the games so that everyone on the previous gen can still play them, because that's where the majority of the players are. And especially now when the hardware situation is so jacked and most people can't even get the next gen. Like, it took me probably 15, 20 tries of just getting on those websites like the second they dropped on them and attempting to buy them. So it's, I don't think it's easier to get these. I think it might even be a little bit harder now, so I don't know what's going on. Hey Jake, what's going on? Doglicks. PS5 controllers have a rumor for being fragile. Yeah, that makes me nervous. Cuz I'm not the easiest on my controllers. No arena, save yourself. Try the California. Yeah, we could try that out. Conquer I don't have yet. I mean, we're getting close. I played it when it first was introduced into the game files. It was pretty damn good then. Yeah, we got about 2 days left here, 5 days, give or take, and 5 days. So about less than 2 weeks away is the expected time on the Conqueror. Now, I still got 2 commanders going on this one. We've dropped down to 1 commander on the gearing, so that's should still take just about 2 weeks. We'll see what the requirements are here. Yeah, but I think both of those ships should be pretty good. California. Could try the Cali out. Any DD play? Yeah. Probably bust out some DDs. I think I should check the missions, but I feel like one of the missions is cause floods, which usually is easiest with destroyers. Like the CC camo? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I wish they would give us like, I don't know, 60 a month. Because if you get them in increments of 12, then you can put it in 12 camos, opportunity to make a level 1 permanent camo. So if you could give away like 5 bundles of 12 every month, I think that'd be pretty cool. I just gotta remember to ask them about that. Duck flag, California, that's obvious. If you're gonna have the California, you need the duck flag. You got the Series X coming. Oh, nice. Zombie Army 4, no. Tend to replace controllers often. Oh, yeah, I don't throw them around. I mean, if you're throwing them or raging on your controllers, slamming them, hitting them with a hammer, that'll that'll definitely shorten the whole lifespan of the controllers. All mine's just, it's all thumb action. I get very pushy on my joysticks in any sort of tense situation. And anything made nowadays is just piece of shit anyways, designed to break after whatever. Where are you going? We got one destroyer in the middle, we got one destroyer out east. So why are we moving? Ask yourself, why do I want to move? Now you're maybe getting this guy to leave. Like, what can you possibly do right here that you can't do here? There's 3 ships right here. There's also 3 ships right here. You can actually torp them up that gap if you come here. Here, you're just hoping they come up the middle, which they would if they're AI. If they're humans, they probably won't do it right away. So, it's kind of poor positioning. Oh. But, that's alright. Let's see if we can help this pod out here. Now, the Callies... For me, I've shot at the Cali a lot. I have no idea where to shoot it. You get the weirdest shots on the California in the entire game. It's got layers of armor. You can see how thick this thing is, so... Sometimes I'll get citadels on like a shot that I didn't even think would pen, and... But here's what we're talking about. These guys can all shoot here. This is a great lane for the DD to play this little gap. You can torp this section. And he can support this section. Shoot him, pod. If you want to live, you're going to have to shoot him. You will fucking die if he's shooting you and you don't shoot him back. Alright, well, appears our pod's about to die. So, we better get the fuck out of here, because it's going to leave us all by ourselves. Huh? One hit. What happened? HMS Elizabeth? California? Oh, I mean, they're pretty different. What's up, Chronic Clouds? Crossfire's from center map. Yeah, that's why I think this is a pretty strong alley for DDs, because you can just kind of sit there. You can spot both wings and you can support both sides. Battleships, or even cruisers. A lot of people play this island here, but as you point out, the spawn can hit that shot there. So if you're going to play in this area, you got to be pretty careful. But I don't see how we're going to win down 2 DDs. Let's see if we can even it up a little bit. Oh. He gone!
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Let's see. I actually think we could probably get torped from behind. Normally, destroyers trying to torp ships that are leaving or sailing away from them, it's not going to work, but this thing is so slow, it could actually probably catch us. What's up, Rita? Some stellar DD play. Yeah. Par for the course. we can ever convince Johnny Potato to play his destroyer well, this game will be a lot more strategic. Yeah, we got an Emily there. See if we can whittle down these cruisers. And then maybe catch one of these DDs. Might have a shot, but they're maintaining a cap advantage for a while now, which is causing problems. I don't know if this guy just doesn't think I can fucking aim or what's going on, but I would not sit there. But yeah, this destroyer, I mean, advantage him. Because we're in probably the slowest ship in the game. We got no support or anything over here to spot the guy. So unless he torps and then we turn and then he opens up with the guns, maybe we can... I know I hit him for a third of his health earlier. We just want to keep turning a little bit. Trying to... I don't know why the fuck he's not capturing A. That's horrible destroyer play. But I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, they didn't cap A. I don't know. I'd be pretty ticked about that if I was on that team, but I think they're counting on killing everything. You don't... If you win by killing everything, cool, but I wouldn't ever recommend trying to do that. Jesse, thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate that. DD wants kills, no caps, yeah. No, I know what he's doing. It's just dog shit. Better not damage con quite yet till we see that we dodged the torps. I think he's coming in for a suicide run, so he's probably got the torps still handy. It's going to be tough to dodge a suicide run in this. We'll see if we can knock the torps out. He's probably going to kill us, but if we can kill him at the same time, that'd be decent. Fuck! He's got like 2 health left. Yeah, our team died anyways. Doesn't really matter what we're going to do this game, I guess. Yeah, A just sitting there. That is god-awful destroyer play. Even though they're going to win that game, I would still really be ticked at that destroyer if he was on my team. But he torped his battleship. That's why he loaded into the game, so congratulations. What's up, P. Falk? How you doing? Why didn't Wargaming bring spotting XP to carriers? Well, the spotting XP, I believe, is there. Now, I think it should be turned up so it's more noticeable. And then someone on my, in the Dewey's Lounge yesterday, I think, posted a screenshot of... Who was it? Oh, I think it was Sailing Robin. Responding to a question, presumably saying spotting XP or ribbons or something. Some visual indication of spotting being useful is coming, which is extremely great news. That's just a mental cue for all these Nimrods like that. Well, you know, the destroyers who don't know their spotting helps, or the carriers now who don't know that the spotting helps. That should just the possibility of them being like, what the hell is this number? Let me figure it out. Oh, spotting. What the hell is spotting? You know, that's going to be a big trigger for people to learn the game, I think. Alright, let's see what looked... a lot of... Doesn't look like that team had much chance. Yeah, that's a California. I mean, slow, slow, slow. Pretty good. Pretty good armor in terms of getting shot at. Torpedo belt's probably decent. 45%, yeah. I mean, if you get hit with 8 torps like we just did there, 45% is not going to do much. But yeah, I got this really goofy... thick-ass thing here. I don't know what the term would be, but you get this extra little ring of protection here. And a lot of shells will penetrate that, but not go any deeper. And so you get very strange results. Waterline shots are very... You never know what the hell's going to happen on this thing, so... A lot of times if I'm shooting this, I'll just try and hit the upper section of the hull there. It's my favorite French DD build approach. I mean, I got... there's a lot of different ways to do it. Now, if you got this oh boy, the oh boy no, then you can kind of really run a torpedo focus. I've gone against that build, and I've gotten wrecked by that build, so I think it's pretty strong. But the way I like to run it, violet. More of a... I got speed, I got incoming dispersion here, because you got incoming dispersion here. Speed. Put a little bit of torpedo action there. This one you don't necessarily need because we got the protection here to the engine. So mine's just more of a distraction factor. I think I got a terrible video that I put up within the last 3 or 4 weeks where I talked about my approach to the French DDs. But that one you can... There's multiple approaches that are pretty good. Spotting's on World of Tanks. Well, it works the same way here. Doing good. I see you. How you doing? Sailing Robin? Yeah, I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but... Justin, thanks for subbing. People not playing objectives is a problem with most games, yeah. I mean, this game, though, if you're ignoring the objectives, you will lose a fuck ton of games. Like, if you're sitting there looking at your stats, wondering why you have a 45% win rate, it's because you're not playing the objectives in domination mode. Standard mode, the objectives are tools. I wouldn't put a major focus on them, but until you start to learn how to control the game flow with that. But in domination mode, if you're ignoring the objectives, you have a losing strategy. Sometimes losing strategies will win a game for you, but not very often. What's up, Reaper? Ganja Farmer? Minotaur. Yeah, that one's no doubt coming. Yeah, it's... Oh, I thought we were going to play this yesterday, but I forgot about it. Why don't we check this guy out? Decreases detection with engine boost. No, I haven't actually tried that one ever. And that's a cool strategy that I never thought about. Using it right off the bat, trying to outspot the destroyers. That's interesting. But I've never actually tried that perk, no. Alright, we got 2 destroyers here. Let's see if we can get some spotting. Alright, we're good. Tier 5. Normandy. Got a Gulio. Alright, we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully one of these guys spots A, then we can kind of utilize this island right here. Germano, what's going on? Almost 200 people watching, only 58 likes. Oh, God. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. Actually does help the stream. Lets YouTube know that you're enjoying it. Maybe they'll share it with someone else. Pick up your controller, boy. Come on. Alright. Scumbag Japanese DD. The Eugene, yeah, we can make... Well, Luchins, no, I don't have any points in Luchins. Russian line, good line, yeah. I'd say the destroyers are very hard for newer players. The battleships... Probably a slightly above average difficulty. Cruisers, I'd say they're all kind of a little bit. They're not the most. If you're a brand new player, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the Russians, but Russian battleships are extremely strong until you get shot in the side. Then they're Made out of tinfoil. Oh, I did pick up his controller. But extremely tanky if you do a good job angling. Look at these fucking scrubs here. This is what we're talking about. We're going to concede the middle cap for no apparent reason. That's the strategy that the blue team's employing this game. Place your bets. Why do you have to come over here is my question to these people. They've never asked themselves that. Alright. If we're going to concede 2 caps, you gotta get 1 very quickly. So we're just going to get on there. If we get torped, this game is already likely a loss anyways, so if your team's really trying to throw right off the bat, you're going to have to try and do whatever you can to turn that around. That's going to often require you to take risks that you don't want to take or shouldn't normally take, but sending 6 ships to sit here will fucking lose the game every single time, so... Oh, we got our 3rd destroyer coming this way. Good job. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a good example right there. That shot on the nose from the Normandy, I think it is, basically does no damage. If he shoots us in the side, we're dead. Alright, so we can get on to B here. Yeah, this Iron Duke right now, he's got his pin, because I want to go this way, but to do that I gotta take a shot in the side from this Iron Duke, which will kill me. So this, I mean, this really fucking sucks, this strategy. This is kind of a waste of everyone's 15 minutes, so I apologize. When you already know the game's over before you play it. But you never know, if this is your strategy, then you have to say, okay, we're going to try and kill every ship on the enemy team, because that's the only way we can win this now. And we're up 2 ships, so maybe we can go with that. We'll find out here. Kindon, coming in hot, thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Now that he left, we can actually go over here and help. This Budione's not doing anything now. He's a radar cruiser. He's got all these destroyers. But, I mean, Königsberg, Bayern, they'll go kill him sooner or later, so fuck it. We gotta get on B as quickly as possible. You want my help? With what? Oh, Mutsuki rushing the Budione. Place your bets. What the fuck is going on today? Alright. Oh. I think you got him. Alright. 2 had money on the Mutsuki. Rushing a radar cruiser. Alright. Well, this is a good example of having all the advantages and then not capitalizing on them. Yeah. Once he's dead, then they're down to the last destroyer. Now, if you got a 4-to-1 destroyer advantage, even though you've conceded the caps early, they can't control the caps. That's something I was thinking about yesterday. I don't think I've ever done a really good job of explaining why the destroyers, that aspect of it, why they're so powerful is, if they got, let's say we got 4 destroyers, they have none, but even if they outnumber us, they're going to have a really hard time maintaining control of these caps, because we can just send these destroyers around the ships, then they get on the base, and it's very, very hard to counter that. So, we'll take it. We'll take the dub. Mutsuki guy's a visionary. You gotta always remember every single thing about this game. It's like, the closest analogy I got is baseball, where we're talking about averages and what is going to work the most often, you know. Conceding multiple caps and then overloading 6 on a cap that you already possess, that's usually going to lose you the game. But once in a while, 10% of the time you'll win, and that's hopefully this game here. Let's see if we can get that over there or not. But if you do this strategy time and time and time again, you'll lose the vast majority of the games. Free bag of potatoes for anyone who picked the Mutsuki. Yeah, you could have made some pretty good money there. I would not have bet on the Mutsuki. I guess the Budione got flustered, or he didn't want to shoot DDs. You know, who knows? I'll tell you, if the Mutsuki rushes me and I'm in the Budione, he's fucking dead. But Reds make it bigger for the potato. Yeah. I mean, you always got to remember your teammates are trying to lose the game, but also the enemies, the red team's teammates, they're trying to throw the game as well. Most of the teammates. And they'll find creative ways to do it, like spotting their opponent 2 caps and then letting them kill us, or letting us kill them one by one. Torp battle here. This guy's a one-shot. Let's see how long it takes him to shoot. He's 5 kilometers away. Can you hit a 5 kilometer away destroyer shot? There he goes. We got him. I love these Torp battles. They both were... That Fubuki could withstand 2 shots from the guns. That one won. And we see these Torps going back and forth. It's like... Shoot your fucking guns. That's all it takes. Alright, we'll get the back gun in quick. This ship, like the Nikolai, that one actually might hurt. Oof. Like the Nikolai, we can be steeply angled and get 3 guns on, if you look at the diagram. Let's see. So against the Normandy, I can get this angle right here, which that's pretty fucking steep for 3 guns. So if you want to play the ship properly, you're usually just going to want to fire the front 3 guns. But you look for shots with the back gun. Whenever you can do it safely. Whew! Sometimes it's not going to really matter for going against up-tiered ships. Actually, that could have been through the nose, too, if you guys remember that armored section. Probably just killed myself for no reason there. What you don't want to do, if I'm fighting 2 battleships, you always want to shoot this one here. I was just trying to get greedy because this guy was half health and broadside. But if I'm angling against this guy, which now I'm doing, now I'm pointing directly at this guy. So he's basically doesn't have a chance to damage me. Angled against this one. Now he shoots his guns against the battleship. That's the funny part. Oops. I mean, these guys will kill me, but... At least we can demonstrate to this Fubuki the folly of his ways. There we go. We'll take that. I mean, this should be loss-proof, right? Point blank range. Alright. Count-ins, that way we can help you. Is that how that works? Alright. Got the dreadnought. Whatever. We'll take it. Von Essen. I performed well in my last battle, so I get a reward. An opportunity to give money. That is a... Fuck. I didn't even do that well, but... I don't know if that's much of a reward, guys. Turret delayed, yeah. That's close range battleship fights or duels, I should say, are maybe my favorite thing. Where you just mainly just trying to knock each other's guns out. Oh shit, we're going down in rank. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation. Offered you the same personal deal? You know what I want to do is focus on these stars here. Now, tier 6, the prize is premium time. They give me that, so... Let's play some of these ships. We need some POs. Let's see, we had a PE. Wait, is it PE Friedrich or Eugene? I think I already did the thing for Eugene yesterday. Why don't we try Kagero? Opportunity to dedicate your or demonstrate your dedication to warships. Yeah, exactly. It's like me offering. Hey, FICO. Hope I'm having better luck with the teammates. I mean, the last game's strategy was classic fault line strategy. But they powered through it. I mean, both teams were trying as hard as they possibly could to lose that game. The first game, what happened the first game? I can't remember. They haven't really made an impression on me either way yet, let's put it that way. Alright, we got Yukikaze, which is crazy. How did we get the Yukikaze? Was that a prize ship? Kagero, Akazuki, Lightning. Fuck. Helena, we gotta be worried about. Another game with 8 DDs. Yeah, I think there must be some mission. I forgot to check, but I think there's like a torpedo mission right now, which is probably throwing it off, so... Maybe once we beat that mission, we'll switch over to cruiser and farm some of these guys. Fault line design failure. I mean, it's kind of design, but it's not real. I mean, the only way that you can make the argument that it's designed for that result is they point the ships in the westernly direction. And a lot of players just turn on the engine and then go forward, you know? So, I mean, I think if they turn the ships facing north or even northeast in that south center spot, maybe that would help a little bit, but... I don't know if it would solve the problem or not. It's just one of those things that people start playing the game, they see everyone doing that, and then they're like, oh, that must be what we're supposed to do. I'll just keep doing it. Alright. He doesn't have a lot of support over here. Maybe we can... There might be 2 DDs here, though. But we got this cruiser, Miyoko. Lightning we gotta be pretty fucking afraid of. Shoot, 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 shoot. Hello? Yeah, I think there's 2 DDs here. Shit. Miyoko. Hello? Why is the lightning not fucking me up? That's the real question. Okay. Did this guy shoot once? Because I didn't see it. Oh, of course. Miyoko gets torped. I think he's a little too far away. Jesus Christ. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Okay, let's see if we can at least reset this shit here. No, we still got our smoke, luckily. We didn't have to burn it. Oh, fuck. Accidentally locked the guns. Now he's shooting. Should be enough. We have enough distance between us and the lightning. I don't think he can sonar us. Looks like he dodged the torps. Fucking worthless, man. You got 2 fucking destroyers just sitting here. You should have a raging boner right now. Fuck you. When you let your intelligence data die for no fucking reason, you don't get the intelligence data. Alright. Doubt we're gonna be alive in 60 seconds, but we'll find out. Clearly there's nothing we can do in the middle. At the edge of my range. Probably could have shot there, though. I think that Yukikaze's sitting in the middle still. Probably get spotted through here. There's a pretty good chance. I don't want to shoot. Fuck. Fuck. I want to keep this battleship alive. He's gonna get fucked up. I mean, our guys, they've secured A, now they're moving in the middle, so I think we'll probably get B back. I don't think we can shoot anymore. Here's the problem. He's got 12,000 health. I got 2,000 health. So if he pulls the trigger once, we're fucking done. I could probably get an extra shot in him before he realizes it, but the advantage isn't there. So I don't want to... The Bismarck's isolating himself. He's putting himself right by an Odin, and he's getting trapped by the Kagero. So we can't save him anymore anyways. I could potentially get on sea, but we got a grayed out cruiser here, Helena. Here he is now. That ship would fuck us up. I'm just gonna shoot once and then get out of this guy's range soul drop spot. Kind of risky, but this guy doesn't currently have shots. Oh, Kagero actually shot his guns. What the hell? Alright, they got B back, so... I just don't know. As a low health Kagero, what can we really do to help the team at this point in time? We could maybe get a shot on this Odin. It's going to be tough to hit, though. But all those destroyers wreck us. Once this Helena dies, we could maybe get on the base and stop it. We still got that high health Kagero over here that's problematic. Fuck that. We got spotted there just because we squirted past. Your bloom goes out for like 2 seconds, I think, and if you move into their line of sight during that time, you still get caught. Or you still get spotted. Alright, once that cruiser's dead, that's a huge threat to us. I mean, Kagero, we got a smoke, we got engine boosts. He's demonstrated a willingness to shoot, which is problematic for us, because in a gunfight he definitely wins. But we can maybe just, since our team's got a pretty good advantage here, we can maybe just get on C and try and draw him in. We know we can't count on this guy, though. The Miyoko. But, I mean, they've pushed their destroyers way up north, and there's no caps way up north, so we're still going to have this 2-cap advantage for presumably the rest of the game. That's another game I think Red probably should have won. Kagero's guns, yeah. They're hard to see. You don't see them in action too often, but... Make sure we got an escape route before we shoot here. Actually, I think he's getting spotted, so we can just drop the smoke, get some shots in. I don't want to play too fast and loose here, because we got the win right now, but, you know, these low health Yudachi fighting a lightning, that's a loss there. This Kagero could die. I could die very easily. Bismarck, never really know, so... Gonna play pretty conservative here. You can see when we lose the Yudachi there, we're almost tied again. It's really just gonna come down to Red not being on those bases. But why are we pushing into them, though? You always gotta ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing here? Miyoko pushing an Odin. Place your bets. You know, why do we need to push in these ships? I mean, keeping them up north, yes, that's good, but trading 100 points on the scoreboard, Bismarck getting torp, that's not going to work. I mean, These guys just need to recognize getting the fuck back is... This game is way too fucking close to be losing ships right now. In fact, we could very easily lose on score. Nice. Oh! Yeah, if the Miyoko can stay safe and even get on sea, maybe, I mean... Fuck. Being down low health and a destroyer sucks. You can't do much. Jesus, man. Jesus. We're barely in this fucking game. If we get lucky and hit this thing with this, that would be huge. We need those points. Bismarck, he's sailing towards 3 destroyers. What the fuck is going through your brain? I am helping you. I'm telling you to fucking turn around so you don't throw the game, man. Alright. Gotta stay alive for 1 minute. I mean, if the Bismarck kills this thing, that should be the end of it, hopefully. If the lightning would just torp at a reasonable distance, this thing couldn't defend itself. That was risky. Oh my god, he got him. Alright. I mean, this thing, we gotta assume he's gonna die, and this thing's pretty decent chance he's gonna die as well. But now we got the 200-point lead. Now we got the game in hand. And that's... This guy being on that base is helping out, even though he's trying to die. Because it stopped them from getting the points. Now we got the points we need, that these guys can die, and we don't even give a fuck about it. There we go. That was way too fucking close. Frankly, I have no idea how this guy's alive when this Odin was here. And I have no idea how this guy survived 3 destroyers within 10 kilometers of him. I mean, what the fuck? Let's make this as unlikely as possible to win this game. And somehow pull it off. Alright, we'll give him 2 thumbs up. We can disagree with the ideas that they deploy, but if they work, then they work. Alright. Stress fading away. Yeah, I mean, those are 2 games that I would have rated based on the deployment and the base captures early on. That you know, they were both about 25% chance to wins, and we got them both. So we're burning a lot of the luck early today. But we'll take it. Whatever the play is, if it works, right? Let me try this guy. That was painful to watch, GG. You out of here, P-Funk? Alright, thanks for hanging out. Happy to be proven wrong about the Miyoko, yeah. I mean, I don't know. He didn't really do anything to prove me wrong. He got on the base, which I think was a pretty decent play, but why the Odin didn't kill him, I don't know. I really don't know why the Odin didn't kill that guy. He could have. Gnevi, Fubuki, Mayhem. got like a knives now, okay. Alright, it's like a decent layout here. What do we got? Icarus. Icarus. Oh, Icarus is tier 5. What's the tier 4? Acosta, right? Like the game better when you're playing in a division? Yeah, I would recommend it. If you can, if you got people you can play with, especially if they know what they're doing.
Action stations.
What's the overall win rate non-division? I mean, when they, I think it was over Christmas, they gave you an insight into your global stats via the advent calendar countdown thing they had. And like 99.5% of my games were non-division, so my win rate is as close to non-division as I can possibly get it. I do play with teammates sometimes on stream, but... And to answer your question, 63% currently. It's probably going to go down based on trying to grind the carrier lines. I don't know how you can have a strong win rate in carriers. Oh!
Enemy heavily damaged.
If the WV asks you if you want to get tickled in the side, you should always say no. You don't want to get shot by this fucking thing. Oops. Ish. You don't want to get shot by this thing. It could be a juicy shot here. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's turning. I think he's going to turn all the way around, though. In which case, we'll whack him. There you go. Run for the hills.
The ship is on fire.
Oof!
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, this is a mean son of a bitch. It's not the most accurate ship you'll ever see, but...
The ship is on fire.
If it discharges its load inside of you, you're in trouble. You have no friends to play this game? Yeah. I mean, playing solo, it's how I play it. Just, if you got a calm disposition, it would help. The fuck is this guy doing? Requesting assistance! What are you guys yucking? Oh! Some wild ass accuracy. Mayhan's coming right for you to kill you. Are you gonna shoot him? I want that guy dead just so they'll focus on that destroyer. Oh shit, look at this fucker.
Reporting the target position.
Oops. I still think we can help the most shooting these big ships. We don't really have the accuracy to shoot destroyers in this one. I mean, we'll take the shots if they're there, but... There's a mini comic. That guy's out of range. That guy's trying to get out of range. This guy, West Virginia is about as slow as the California. Hello, Peter. See if he's just gonna turn or not. Well, we got the 2 caps. That's good. Now we just gotta hold on to B. These guys are kind of playing their spawn. Fortunately for them, there's no caps in their spawn, so it's not gonna help them win. Make sure these guys aren't gonna shoot us in the sides. Oops. I was gonna say, I didn't think this guy could hit me. What is he at? He's at 5. What is it, 5 kilometers on the Mayhem? That would have sucked. Duck flag Pensacola. Torped! Pensacola does have sonar on it. Just an FYI. Oh, Devonshire. Maybe you'll find this Mayhem that's hunting us. We're getting spotted. It's not these guys, so we know the Mayhem's probably in this gap, or else he moved over here to get another torp shot on us. I like the Byron going toe-to-toe with the Fubuki. I hope he pulls it off. Looks like you should kill him. Alright. So all I gotta do is just box them up in their little corner of the map where there's no points to score.
Our victory is in sight. The ship is on fire. Do not let the enemy take the area.
It's obviously not going to ruin our life if they get B, but... Oops. Just going to pop the plane here just to see any torps.
Torpedoes astern. Bullseye.
Alright.
Spotter returning to ship. We've destroyed an enemy battleship. I need your support.
We'll see if we can distract this destroyer and drag him north. He's a destroyer, he probably wants to torp battleships. I mean, he keeps launching at me, so...
Torpedoes to port.
Let's see if you got the range this time. Getting better.
Teammate, I need
You got two options. You can sit here behind the island doing absolutely nothing, or you can fight the other destroyer that's trying to kill your teammates. Let's see what you choose. I got it could be the first ship you green XP through. That's... I don't know. It's got some guns that'll do some damage if you can get them to actually go where you want them to go. Since this guy is pushing into us, sometimes you can turn into them and they're not expecting it and spot them. I mean, at this point, I don't think we can lose the game, so... There he is. He's playing the caps. So that Mahan, I like him. I would like him on my team. Oh, come on. How the fuck did he lose that fight? Dope coming in hot. Olegger, no balls. Ships of the line stream. Yeah, that should be interesting. Alright, we got some promotion orders. Yeah, I don't know how this guy... He had 2/3 health. I think this one had basically full health, and he came out on top, so good job there. That was a better game overall, I'd say. Thank you, Doped. Want to see the Oleg? Oops. Let's see if there's anything we can do to the Oleg. Put the prop mod, no. That's pretty much it, huh? We already got the duck flag on there. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Fuso's good. Yeah, the guns still, I mean, they're not that accurate, but they got so many damn guns on that ship. I think the Amagi is probably the highlight, but you don't see Amagi as much as you used to. Yeah, Eric, I mean, that's still a bad play on his part. You don't want to trade in most situations. Like, let's say your teams are evenly balanced. If you're trading a Fubuki for the Queen Elizabeth, that's advantage you. Now, that's always the danger. Like, I'll make plays sometimes where I'll trade my cruiser for a destroyer or something like that, or trade my ship, you know, but it's always a danger when you're off the board if you don't have confidence in your team to close it out, whatever you've helped set up, hopefully. I mean, that your goal early on is to set up win conditions, and then your goal late is to maintain those win conditions. But yeah, a lot of times when you're dead, your team will demonstrate that they don't know how to win or they don't care about winning, and they'll do the opposite and it'll fall apart. But there's not really much you can do. I would still trade a Queen Elizabeth for a Fubuki in most situations. I mean, if there's like 10 destroyers per team, then and one battleship, it's probably not a good trade in that situation. But a lot of times it is, you know. Destroyer's value goes down a little bit in capture the base mode. It's still pretty valuable. You still want them, but domination mode, if your destroyers die early, you're going to have a real hard time winning the game. Prince Blip, he's one of the wargaming community staff. So you got Tikana as kind of the head guy. You got Sailing Robin. Prince Blip is a relatively new hire. He's a kind of a naval historian focused individual. So I think he's planning on doing some content that's more focused on the history, kind of like comparing tactic to my channel. You're not really going to get, aside from my very accurate ship pronunciations, that's really the only knowledge that you're going to get, you know, historical type knowledge. I'm more focused on trying to win the game, which is what I personally care more about. Gonna test the full concealment battleship, or Japanese battleship builds. Yeah, I got the pieces in place. I think I was gonna play one of those games yesterday and I forgot. Yeah, maybe if we got the Amagi or the Fuso, we can test that out. But yeah, I got a level 14.3 Congo. We got the concealment mods on all the ships that'll take them. And now it's just solidifying the playstyle, how to utilize that. Which is a different style of battleship play. It's kind of... I don't know. It's kind of sing-songy, I guess would be the way to put it. Like, you're responding to the enemy shooting, basically, by trying to time your shots immediately after they shoot. Then by the time they reload, you've dropped spot again. They can't shoot back at you. Come on, Oleg, can we shoot? Who dares fight the Oleg? I don't give a fuck if you're in the Bogatar. Ah, you stole my kill! Well, just damage con. It's not really a textbook situation, but I don't think the St. Louis knows I exist. Selling ships is a quick and easy path to the dark side, yeah. Someone asked about it yesterday, and I didn't even make the point, but someone put it in the comments of yesterday's stream. If you sell the ships, aside from the fact that you're losing lots of money, you're also going to need those ships for the Bureau sooner or later. So there's really no reason to sell the ships. That's why we don't damage con a single flyer, fuck. Shoot! God, the Oleg's traverse is so strange. Yeah, we got 27k. We've done our ship's HP and damage. It's a good starting point. St. Louis is a tough son of a bitch, too. Just lost 2 guns, and I know he's on cooldown because he just put out a fire, so... I mean, he's still probably got like 30 guns per side. Need a duck flag on the Oleg. I got one! What are you talking about? This is like the... If you're gonna run a duck flag on any ship, it's gotta be this one. Any of the goofballers. Yeah, I'm well ahead of you there. Why is this game close? Yeah. Gotta preserve our HP at this point. Fuck. Isakaze trying to rush a Carl. That's the problem with your suicide rush. If you miss, which you're gonna miss a lot, then you're fucked. Jesus Christ, guys. Come on. Stop rushing cruisers. This is so fucking bad. Alright, well, tier 2 games. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm aware there's a destroyer there, but the Carl can fuck us up. Clemson can fuck us up. I mean, I get it. Fuck. Alright. 7 minutes to kill a carrier. Oh, I was wondering where these torps came from. I forgot there's a torpedo bomber dropping us. Because we saw the initial salvo from the Clemson, then we saw that pair coming through. I was like, what the fuck is this? Alright. How could we possibly do this? I don't think we have any AA guns. Quack, quack, mother duck. Hey, Tom. You quacking? Yeah, that'd be pretty badass. Considered all the ships with the HE, yeah. I mean, the problem is he's got me lit, and I can't shoot this thing down. All he's got to do is hit me once. And his carrier, we still got our guy spotting. We'll see how he does with that. Fuck. Oh, we turned into it before it armed. Alright. Totally intentional. Yeah, I mean, the plane, I don't know if you run out of torps, I can't remember. I don't normally survive that long. Oleg's captain as a sidearm, yeah, exactly. What the fuck is that plane? That's just a civilian, I think. Alright. I don't even know if we can find the carrier in 5 minutes. Fuck you! I mean, is this what you would call a fair fight? I don't know. You don't have a fucking gun on this thing that you could put on there? Oh, he wants my help. What do you want me to do, man? I can't even get over there. What the fuck? I'm going against the god of the air. Cutlasses below deck, yeah. Most intense tier 2 match. That was a pretty good tier 2 match. It's too bad a fucking carrier was in it. Cool. Good job. You didn't move the entire game and you won by default. Sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, well, that was a pretty good Oleg match. Let's see if we got the Amagi. Oops. I think I already used the Amagi. Oh, there it is. First storm coming in hot. I think I quit. It's not fun anymore. I love your videos, but there's just too many shiny new things. The CVs are getting stupid OP. Yeah. Appreciate the support. I don't know. I mean, that situation, that's kind of stupid because you don't even have a gun to shoot back. So, I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do there. But I don't know. I mean, I got to keep playing. I haven't gone against carriers as often as I played the carriers, but I frankly haven't had. I don't think they've been that menacing personally. But we'll see. We're still waiting on some players to become super players, you know. And if they just completely dominate the game, that'd be an unfortunate development. But I don't blame you if you're not having fun. You could either take a break or just move on. Oleg never disappoints. Yeah. Appreciate that though. Thank you, Perstorm. Arthas. Now we're trying the concealment build. Got a lot of destroyers. So I don't, in a game with a lot of destroyers, I don't think it's as valuable. But basically the theory is we got a gap between our blue and white lines, right? For most battleships, that's pretty non-existent. But here, if we get a ship in between those two lines, a battleship, we can watch them shoot their guns. Then we immediately shoot at them. Now, their reload is roughly 30 seconds for most battleships. Time for that blue circle to contract after you shoot, 20 seconds. So you can conceivably shoot your guns, go have your spotting cooldown take effect, and then drop spot by the time they reload. So you can basically just take these shots for free is the theory. What are your inspirations on Amagi? I don't remember this. This is a brand new build. I think I got Swirsky and Scharnhorst / Cunningham. I don't remember which. They can kill you, but only if the team's weaken you a bit. Yeah. I mean, I'm way more worried about what they could do to carriers. Like, you got to keep in mind they got a lot of people begging them to make them more, you know, more effective, more damage dealt. And unfortunately, a lot of times those guys are going to get their way. And that could be a major problem. I thought in the test the carriers were on the weak side in terms of damage dealing, which I was perfectly fine with. And I still think they're not great, you know. I mean, if I get a HE dive bomb strike on a tier 7 battleship, a lot of times that's like 3,000 damage. Torpedoes, roughly 3,000 per hit, chance to a flood. But in terms of the damage dealt, I don't think it's really caused too many problems. So there the guy shot, and assuming these destroyers don't spot us closer range, by the time our cooldown hits, hopefully he can't shoot back. That's the theory. But yeah, I don't know. Some people just hate the carriers. They don't like the game since they've been in there. And I can't blame you if you want to move on, you know. But yeah, there we just dropped the spot. Now he's about to be reloaded. Now he can't shoot. He just dropped spot as well, so. Well, that's kind of the theory. If you get into these 1v1 long-range battleship fights with the concealment build, you can kind of own the fight. Now there, we didn't wait for him to shoot, so he should be able to return that shot. But I wanted to shoot while I had the chance. Alright, Maz, if you're thinking about what should I be doing, you just had a full salvo of torps. Go use your sonar, find the guy. kill him. Oh, you don't want to turn broadside to this, man. Alright, he's holding on to a bit of an angle, but depending on his build, he might be out of his range. Doesn't look like it, but... Oh. Yeah, I'm talking to you, so go find him. Now the concealment doesn't matter because we got a Kagero sitting there permanently spotting us, so... Until that Maz does his job and kills him, the build is shut down. I think we got 2 destroyers attacking us. But we got B, and it's going to take them a little while to do what they need to do to flip it. So maybe supporting C right now would be a better option. We're damaging the mass, yes, but he's angling enough that we can't kill him rapidly. Benson just got fucked up. What happened? Why are you rushing Albert Marley? Good God. Come on. The guy just got bored. He's like, I can't handle this anymore. I've been playing for 3 minutes. Jesus Christ, guys. Do something useful. Just sheer boredom. This game's been going on for 3 minutes, and I'm still alive. That was a great battle. Yeah, it's not over yet. We're doing alright. They're trying to throw it, but they haven't quite gotten there yet. Alright. They're definitely trying, though. Shit. Why this Maz is terrified of a Kagero, I have no idea. He is the Kagero's hard counter. The Kagero's designed to lose to the Maz every single time. Shit. King George. Let's try and help him out here. King George should be able to win that fight, but should is a curious concept in this game. Tries to torp him. What the fuck, man? Shoot him! What? Alright, at least we got B secured. Now we got crossfires on these guys. So killing those 2 ships right there should give us a decent chance. They still got these destroyers, which is going to be a problem. We got 1 Kagero versus a Benson and a Z-23. That's a fucking horrible matchup. But if the Wichita shoots this thing... What's he doing? He's coming in. Both of these guys trying to gun him down. Shoot your guns, man! Look at his guns are aimed north. What the fuck is going on here? This is the highest tier you can... Well, the second highest tier you can get in. That's the first shot we see, and he shoots the fucking Massachusetts. What in the hell is wrong with these people? Vlad, shit. Fuck. I think this mask can fuck us up here. Why are... If you wind up with that guy on your team, you're just fucked. I got news for you. Let's see. Can we possibly win this? I think their Kagero, or their Z-23 is going to go on A, so I think if we can flip this... Problem is I'm going down. King George is the King George. Gotta create some space between us and this guy. Jesus Christ. Jean Bart come for Black Friday? We'll see. Holy God. Come on, you gotta give me that hit. If we got any shot here. Oh, Kagero got him, nice. Get on the base, dude. This is gonna be a tight one. How's the King George doing? He's got some health. Oh. I think we could barely survive this shit. Fuck, he's got his eye on me. Secondaries on the Amagi are pretty badass. Shit. Shoot, you fuck. Just let me burn if you're smart. If he gets on B, I think we gotta kill one more battleship. If the King George dies, oh fuck, it's over. That's too bad. That was actually a pretty interesting game. Yeah, all he's got to do is get on B, and this guy's just got to block our guy from A. I don't know. I mean, technically we're still tied right here, so they do have to Or we're above tied. You see, we're increasing our lead. If they get on B, then the score freezes at that point in time. So we're actually up right now. It's just gonna come down to how this guy plays it. We'll check it out here. Tier 2 game is better than this. I thought this was a pretty good match. I mean, there was some dog shit play, yes, but if this guy can somehow get on A, I think that seals the deal. I don't know if he's got enough time for that. I don't think he needs to do that, because for this guy to capture B and then get on another base, which they have to do to win on score, that's going to take more than a minute 30. So as long as this Kagero doesn't die, I think we got it. I think that's a pretty impressive win right there. Does that look like it was going to be an ass kicking? Uh-oh. Oh. So yeah, I think good job to this Kagero. We'll probably give him... And that, the recognition... We were spamming C, but he said, yo, I'm going for it. And he went for it and got it. I think that was the play of the game right there. We did our best trying to slow everything down, tie him up. Would have liked to kill that destroyer at the end there, but it's going to be tough when he popped that smoke. So I'd say MVP goes to this guy right here, as long as he doesn't do anything stupid like shoot your fucking guns. Dimitri? Yeah, going towards those guys, major mistake. Like, if the Z-23 happens to catch him, it's a long shot. This Massachusetts definitely can't one-shot him, but the Z-23 combined with, like, a very lucky / well-aimed shot from this could potentially kill him. So it's just not even worth the risk. Just go this direction. Off into the sunset. But we got it. That was a pretty good job there by Cornflip137. Thank you for the dub. Funny how Kagero just needs to not suicide such a weirdly low bar. I wasn't convinced it was going to happen until I saw it happen. Like, until that buzzer went off at the end there. But he played it about as well, just from what I was keeping an eye on him doing. He got the Sol spawn, went to the west, and then didn't get shot. So those are 3 keys. The Maz, whatever. I give the MVP to him. I don't know what the Maz did, but apparently it did. Must have captured some bases as well. So that was pretty good. All right. But yeah, we didn't see a whole lot of the stealth battleship there just because of the disparity in destroyers, but I think you got the idea. Let me try a Fletcher. Daylight drinking. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We got just shy of 200 people right now. Alright, we got fault line domination. Oh, Sol center spawn. So we obviously have to go right here, right? Over towards A. Look at these battleships. Yeah, we do have a carrier too, so we gotta keep an eye on that. Suzuya? They took that one back. I don't have that currently. German rocket planes incoming. I thought I heard they said they weren't going to do that. Do for nay. What's the extra consumable? The reload boost? I mean, the reload boost is nice. I don't think Du Fournay's inspiration is worth a damn. I think it's one of the worst in the game. I don't know. I don't really ever run the Dewey commanders on destroyers, but I acknowledge it exists as an option. There's so much more performance you're giving up just for the consumable. Oh shit. Alright, looks like their destroyer's on A. Kaba. Alright, I think we're gonna, oops. We're gonna go over to A and try and get that guy off the board. Oh shit. Let's see. I don't know why he feels the need to torp this guy from 1 meter away. He's less than half a kilometer away from him. At legendary tier. This is such a... fucking weird game. Alright, let's see if this guy's Baron von Holm. Alright. I would think the Fletcher would have pretty good AA on it. Oh man, I almost turned into the torp there. You gotta be very careful with these plain torps. What is this guy doing? Try the AP. The guy's got enough armor that it's potentially dangerous. Ah, he's blocking all the shots.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I can't even torp that guy. He's gonna block him. I'm not really digging the quote-unquote support we're getting over here.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Look at our guys down here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone down there. Like right now, I could basically hold these guys into A if we're trying to hold B, but they're not pushing C. They're sitting in the back doing God knows what. Look at this fucking guy. You're legendary. What the fuck is he doing? He's on fire. Someone must be shooting him. Oh my god. You like oh boy no on the Fantask? Health pool too small to take advantage of. Yeah, I mean that's the difficulty of the French is it's you gotta kind of pick your spots, you know. See if we can outgun a Kaba. Kind of doubt it, but Might as well try, right? Since we've already lost this game anyways.
Problem solved, sir. Critical engine damage.
Come and get me.
Engine boost activated. Smoke screen set.
The sad part is they don't even have C yet. And we've had nobody in the vicinity for at least 5 minutes. Try and hold the damage count if possible. Got 10 seconds left on the... Oh, there he is. 10 seconds left on the heal. Might as well see if we can get away with it or not. Come on. Fuck you. That thing's tough to damage, man. Half those shots were for 0. Alright, let's check in on the fucking moon and see what's going on here. Got the legendary sniper, the Grober Kerr first. Full health at the end, yes, that's good. You want to preserve your HP, just make sure you don't do anything, because if you're doing something, you might get shot. So don't do anything for the first 2/3 of the match. Usually you want to be on this white line back here. Especially as a Grober. So just get on the white line. You can back up or you can sail directly into it. Now we're out of range of these guys. They can't even shoot us. Now we got all the fucking HP we need for a 1v9. AP on the broadside, yeah. I mean, I tried that when it was the first engagement. Those are mostly shatters. I mean, in terms of reload, yeah, the Fletcher's got the advantage, but pretty much everything else is going to the Kaba. Alright, well, that was unfortunate that we spawned with those guys in our team. Let's try the Gwep. Play the kid? Yeah, if you remind me, we can bust it up. Even 152s do full pens. I mean, rewind it. Let me know what you see. Look like a lot of shatters to me. Until we were hitting superstructure on it. Nothing like dying alone at the end of a wasted battle, yeah. Just terrified. I don't know if you guys can smell it through your screens, but I can smell the piss from that Grover. Just pissed his pants. Terrified. Oh my god. What if I get into a relevant position? What would happen? White line's where you shoot to score it. Sounds like a pretty good lightning strategy, Jeff. Sail out to a spot, and as soon as red ships appeared, immediately sailed back behind the main island you spawned at. Brilliant. Alright, what do we got going on here? We got a Dunkirk, Pensacola. What do they got? Hatsuhara and Mayhem. Okay. Suzuya, I had it briefly. I don't have it anymore. Grover's a glass cannon. It's like the ultimate sniper ship. If you like to just park on the moon, launch shells the entire game, or just look through your Hubble telescope at the battle unfolding in front of you. Got these guys all the way on the edge of the island. They're going all the way around that fat island, so maybe we can get on sea and capture it quick. Maybe not. We could just park here, though, and keep them pinned back there. The York can fuck us up, yes, but... if we get that Mayhan off the board... T-61 just giving them B for no reason. T-61 versus a Hatsuharu. And he's like, I don't want that shit. I don't want any of that. Yeah, I don't blame him there, man. Just park on the edge of the cap and watch them take it. This York doesn't seem like he wants to shoot destroyers, does he? Alright. Can I get C somehow? Not with the cruiser. Or the Dunkirk. Oh, he got the Hatsuharu. That's amazing. Which way are you gonna go? I think he's gonna go to the left. That would be my guess. He's backing up. Jesus. Destroyer there might get him to move forward. So, I mean, we can't hit him with the torps going behind him. We already know that. We're probably not going to need the torps for the next 60 seconds anyways, so might as well launch them. Yeah, there's a lot of map control back here. Alright, you little fuck. His camo makes me think he's turning away every time. That's the second time I've shot over him. Alright, they're down destroyers. We got destroyers. If we can just get these guys back to Earth. We got a destroyer approaching A where we got a cruiser and 2 battleships. This T-61, I'm not really digging his strategy. No offense. But, I mean, I think he's probably trying to launch torps into A and hit those guys. I mean, that's a great play if it works, but... he's a little too close to those guys. He's only about a square away. And these guys obviously are not helping at all. Scharnhorst in the back. Very strange today. Very, very strange games. Let's see what we can do here.
L'équipe ennemie a pris l'avantage.
I don't really see any way to win this. It's just too much time parked on the moon. But we can fuck this guy up. Once your fellow citizens wake up, gameplay goes down. I don't. In my experience, this time slot is the worst gameplay. It's usually when I have time to stream. Scharnhorst spawns in. He's like, all right, what should I do with the Scharnhorst? How do I play this ship? Oh, drop anchor and don't move the entire match. Okay, I can do that. I can handle that. Fuck. What? Just textbook Scharnhorst right there. He was a little too close to the action. You usually want to be further back, but aside from that, it was pretty flawless. Whatever. How can we end this as quickly as possible?
La bataille se termine dans 6.
That's a good way to end it.
L'ennemi est sur le point de l'emporter.
Americans are bad at video games compared to Europeans. That's what I've heard. Fortunately, all the guys playing today are Europeans, so we're not getting a lot of evidence for that, but I've definitely heard that. Anyway, that was a fun match. Let's see, why don't we try the Gene Bart? Quality of play has declined. Yeah, I mean, basically when this game came out, you had a huge wave of players, and then those guys, there wasn't a lot of growth early on, I don't think. Not like we're seeing lately. Yeah, we got a lot of new players, which is good. It'd just be nice if they'd do a little research. Try and figure out what their ship is designed to do. AA mod worth it ever? I don't know. I haven't really tested it yet. I'm waiting. There's not a lot of carriers. I mean, I usually play the higher tiers. That game on Fault Line was honestly probably the first time as a... No, I think it was the second time as a tier 7 surface ship that I've gone against a carrier. But eventually it'll just be kind of on a ship-by-ship basis. If your ship gets wrecked by the carriers, then you're going to have to spec for it. If your ship does well enough against them, then probably just focus on the other stuff. Is at least my intended philosophy. Duck flag. Fletcher doesn't pick up the controller. You guys think I'm full of shit. Forgot the kid. Yes, I did. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. How can I remember the kid? I'll try. Kid's one of my favorites. It's not like I don't want to play it. Backing up Cleveland. Fuck. Man, there's a lot of shit to shoot at right now. Broadside Nagato.
Attention. Reporting a target position.
Gonna stick with that strategy, I see. Dead! Destroyer. Thank you for picking up the controller. Get on the fucking base, dude. Why you would possibly come over here, I have no idea. Guy's fucking worthless. I mean, they might have a destroyer over here. I acknowledge that. We don't have any information based on the map where he could be, but I'm not really that afraid of him. If he's not capturing bases, he's not doing what he needs to do, which means he's not likely that dangerous to have on the enemy team. But like this guy, I mean, what does Red care if this guy's in the game or not? You know, he's not doing anything. Took him 3 minutes to pick up the controller. Now he's refusing to capture bases that he's 2 feet away from. So why the fuck would they try and kill him? He's almost worse for our team to have alive than for them to have to deal with. I gotta go torp the battleships, guys. Hang on. Yeah, now we know for a fact that we got a Kagero sitting on B. The Fletcher's greatest dream in life is to fight a Kagero point blank range. I got an Alabama to torp, guys. Hang on. What's the most OP cruiser? What do you mean? could do his job for him. He's getting his shit. What the fuck is going on with this guy? Thank you. You spot him, I'll shoot him. Now what are you gonna do? Let's just watch and see what happens with this guy. Oh, he's gonna gun down the Alabama. Okay. What do you think? Does he need our help? Oh, wow. Just end it. Kill us! What a waste of a game. What is a BB? BB is like a American naval shorthand for battleship. So you got BB. You'll see cruisers written as anything from CC, CA is cruiser heavy cruisers, CL cruiser light cruisers, CV carriers, and DD destroyers. How the fuck did I citadel him from there? I aimed, like, right at the top of this angled hull, and I got a citadel on him. Okay. Kagero goes down. The game's not over. I thought we lost this, like, 20 minutes ago, but somehow we're still in it. I gotta call my boss back for, like, 2 seconds. I'll be right back. You guys can keep an eye on this and let me know what happens. But I'll be back in, like, 2 seconds. Alright. Well, looks like we're up at score, huh? We're flipping C. Looks like this guy's over here is going to win the game. Yeah, if you guys are new to the game, we kind of rip on new players just because they frustrate the shit out of us sometimes. But it's with the understanding that you cannot be good at the game until you're experienced. It's just not physically possible. You can't, like that Nagato that we fucked up early in the match. He's presumably pretty damn new. He doesn't understand that why he's dying so much quicker than everyone else is because he's getting shot in the side. So until you figure that out, either on your own or by doing some learning, you're gonna have trouble, you know. There's about 5 or 6 game mechanics that are not obvious. They're not similar to other games. You got to learn them or you got to figure them out. It's a lot easier to learn. So I always say to anyone who's watching my channel or anyone else, just the fact that you're taking the time to learn these aspects of the game, that'll skyrocket you ahead of the competition. And then from there, once you've kind of figured out, okay, this is how we angle, this is the shell selection, this is target selection, all these kind of core concepts, then it's just a long time of learning strategy. And that's more or less just observing games. And I recommend, I always stick around. I kind of stick around a lot of times just because I'm usually trying to shoot footage for a given ship, so it kind of behooves me to just stay anyways. But just sticking around and watching these situations, that is giving you just as much experience as playing the game. And often sitting here observing, or even just watching YouTube videos or streams or whatever, same idea. But just watching this, you're gaining more experience as well because you're seeing these situations. And here we saw a situation where Red was kicking the crap out of us, and they're going to lose the game. And it's basically, I don't know why that destroyer on B didn't capture B. That's very bizarre. And we had our destroyer kill himself after doing absolutely nothing 3 minutes in the game, you know? That should be a loss. But we can identify why we're leading by a big margin, and it's because we've had A the entire game, they never got B, and now we flipped their one cap C. So we halted their income, and now we're getting that income. And Red's just trying to win by killing everyone on our team, which is still possible. If I'm this Baltimore, I'm not over here probably shooting, or, you know, maybe he's looking at this guy's turrets, seeing he's not in danger. The guy's turrets are pointing south. He could take a few shots, and then he can disengage behind an island, or he could have if he's sailing more over here. So, you know, I recommend sticking around, trying to watch the end of the game, and then evaluating it, because that'll give you a lot of experience. You know, if I'm in a destroyer, I sail forward, I die 3 minutes into the match, and then I leave and go to the next match, I'm not really understanding how badly I just fucked the team, because I'm not watching it in action, you know. Didn't even check the score there. But if you stick around and you're like, wow, our team gets slaughtered every time I die right away, well, it might start to click to you. Okay, they're not actually, there's no targets to shoot. We don't see any red ships. You know, or whatever. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we died a long time. We had 4 guys over 2K, though. That's pretty good. Let's see where we're at. Got 2 and 2, 2 and 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 4 today. Yeah, that was the guy I worked for. He's having some major issues, so I gotta go into work a little early today. Was planning on doing about another hour, but unfortunately I can't do that. Planning on streaming tomorrow. And then remind me of the kid, because I was looking forward to play the kid, but I do have to get rolling, unfortunately. Yes, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna probably stream nighttime my time. If we stream, I might just take the day off. But I kind of want to stream, and I have more time to do it later in the day, so we'll see. I'll try and keep you guys posted on that. Sorry I gotta go early today, unfortunately, but appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate Per Storm, Doped Wookie, and Kindon with the donations, and Jesse becoming a new member. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Yeah. Alright, guys. Oh, hey, Bugs. That's it, just got here. Yeah, sorry. I was planning on going for about another hour and a half, but we got a little bit of emergency at the office, so I gotta go take care of that, unfortunately, but we'll see you guys all tomorrow, hopefully. Have a